Hey everybody, and welcome to another Draft League Season 5 game. I'm Lou from Tall King X-Wing, number one X-Wing streamer in the world. We're back. Order 66 versus Degenerates. Austin versus Tanner. Separatists versus Separatists. This is a lot of ships, folks. Lots of vultures. Pretty... That is a lot. They both have 5 vultures. Wait, no. Tanner has 5 vultures, 6 vultures, and 2 row class. Austin has 2 row class, 2 HMPs, and 3 vultures. My goodness. Talk about swarming. I used to fly 8 ship Separatists back in 2.0. I don't know if I can handle it anymore. That's a lot. It's a lot to keep track of. Going over the list, though. Let's go over Austin's list first. We got Dirge, Contraband Cybernetics, Sync Laser Cannon, Marksmanship. Cad Bane took the title this game. Contraband Cybernetics, Sync Laser Cannons, and Elusive. DGS 047. One of my favorite ships. Just the Kraken Tactical Relay. Somebody's going to be holding on to some calculates. Got DGS 286. Munition fail safe Discord missiles, energy cell charges. So these vultures decided not to go with the independent calculations. DFS 081 with independent calculations, energy shell charges. Oh, yep. And the Iron Assembler with independent calculations, Discord missiles. Wait, am I missing something? Oh, DGS2. I'm silly. They do have the independent calculations on the droids here. We got the Iron Assembler and with Discord missiles, independent calculations, and Heart Troll prototype with independent calculations, Discord missiles. And here come all the droids on Tanner's side. First, we'll start with Dirge. A treacherous proton cannon, contraband cybernetics build. We got a bunch of droids, the Colorado AI, energy cell charges, and treacherous. They have a talent slot, which is interesting. Second with the same loadout. Third with the same DFS 081 with pretty much the same loadout there, minus the independent calculations. The reason Colorado doesn't have to take it. Does Colorado not have to take the indie calcs as well? Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, modified for organics. This ship is not affected by the standardized restriction. Reduce the difficulty. That's kind of neat. All right, we'll continue with the breakdown here. DFS 081. We got Cad Bane, seismic charges, antidote blood, contraband cybernetics, proton cannons, treacherous. So hoping to get that bullseye for that proton cannon on Cad there. We got Iron Assembler, Indicalx Discord missiles, and a Horchal prototype with Discord missiles, Indicalx. Man, keeping track of damage in this game is going to be crazy. Oh my goodness. All right, I gotta turn that off. There we go. Stream looks good. I think we're all good to get started. All right, just doing the final bits of setup. And this is salvage mission. Not a lot of shields out there. Any crits going through. The HMPs and the row class are the most likely to hold on to it, but you probably want to. Man, eight ships, man. How do you even begin to focus that? And apologies in advance if I end up walking away from the stream. I'm just heading upstairs. My daughter's not feeling so well, so if she starts crying, I gotta go up there and help her out. But I'll keep the stream running for you guys. Come back down when I can. There's so many low point ships, like so many 2-point ships that and 3-point ships. I think this is definitely going to time. But we'll see. Could be wrong. There's going to be a lot of vultures on rocks, I'll tell you that. Remember when the vultures came out? Grappling stress were 3 points each. And then there was a time when they were 1 point each, and then you could actually choose which ones had them and which ones didn't, just to make room in your 200-point list. That was a little silly. Then eventually, of course, all configurations just became free. The only one that I can think of right now that's not is the independent calculations, which is more like a mod, but replaces the chassis ability. Does the stream sound okay for everybody? Music's not too loud? Looks like we're just waiting on a couple dials, and then turn 1 will be underway with Tanner as first player. Remember the very first team tournament I went to, I took Watt Tambor and 6 energy cell charge Trade Federation drones. I did pretty well. Good times. Lots of fun. That's pretty close to the beginning of 2.0, so lots of weird lists out there. People still trying to figure out what was good. Now Austin will lead us off. I finally got a double monitor set up so that this was easier to do, but now I need a third monitor just to access the overlay. I should be able to figure this out. Just gotta switch windows just like I used to do. Can I get away with that and that? Maybe? No, that messes up the screen too much. Let's see if there's any more mysteries in my fridge to celebrate Nickel City's 4-year anniversary. I don't think I want a stout right now. Got a Sleeman lime flavored beer. Sure, why not? I don't know where it came from. Oh, not bad.
Get ready for epic movies with an epic offer.
I am Bella Baxter, and there is a world to enjoy.
Join Disney.
Excuse me. Okay. Looks like there is one shot happening. Is there any damage though? Sorry, I was checking Twitch things. Nope, don't need to worry about that one. Alright, Dirge. You're blocking the score counter. You gotta get out of there, please. Oh, geez. Only blue is a bank. One bank should keep you on, I think. That's a tough one. Tanner knows what he's doing, so it should be fine. Excuse me. Sorry, just trying to get over this nasty whatever this is that my kids decide to give me. Shadar, it's going okay. Just getting over some sickness. Streaming some X-Wing, you know how it is. Draft League is important business. Freaking kids, yep. Little germ factories. You know, during the day they're all sick. And you're like, oh, poor thing. And then when you're sleeping and they keep coughing, you're like, oh, I just need some sleep. Be quiet. No, poor things. I hate seeing them like this. I think the beer's helping. All right, we got a very spread out closing in here from Tanner. Not unexpected. He has 8 ships to pilot here. Austin has a more straightforward approach here. Yet to see which squad will have the more firepower coming in, but we got some lucky energy cell charge shots. That could be game changing, especially in salvage mission here. I mean, with only the 2 agility against munitions against 2 agility and 1 agility ships on Austin's side. And we got energy cell charges on. Yeah, we got some on Austin's side too. Those vultures decide to pick up some crates. He's just peeking. Austin's just peeking over the rock, so he might not be obstructed while he defends here. Still is grabbing the crate before the others can grab it. Has 1 calculate for defense. Oh boy. That prototype might not be long for this world. This droid, the Iron Ass assembler, looks like he's covered. It's going to be a bloodbath or more of a circuit and metal and debris bath. Because you got these 3 guys. Oh, I miss flying vultures. They were so fun. Maybe I'll go. I don't know. This, depending on how this goes, might be something to check out. They're not exactly TIE fighters, but they can share tokens and they're pretty fun. Yeah, Star, it is salvage. It's got 2 salvage games in a row. It'll be who can hold on to crates the longest. Who can kill the most 2-point ships. The nice part about not having the indie calcs is just being able to share them, the calcs instead, and you're still free to do banks the next turn because the only blues are the hard turns on the vultures. So if you stress the vultures with the indie calcs, they're very predictably doing 1, 2, or 3 straight, or a 4 straight, or a 2 turn, or no banksies. They're kind of the opposite of regular ships. With their robotic minds, they like to do hard turns instead of banks. Separatists haven't been doing so well lately, but Separatists versus Separatists with lists like these, I can't tell who has the advantage right now. But at least that means it should be an even-ish matchup. Wow. 3 crates. 3 crates on Austin's side. It's pretty nice. So the blue vulture at the bottom there is going to be taking some shots. But I'm thinking that the brown vulture might be gone. Get rid of that vulture and that crate at the same time and then pick it up next turn. Excuse me. Got some bumps keys happening. So brown does have the Discord missile. It's going to launch it. Who's it going to go on to? It's definitely going to attach to blue. But no, I'm a vulture too. You can't do this to me. Oh, this Bluzz droid does not quite make it, but DFS 081 is going to be forced to do a barrel roll next turn unless they kill it this turn. Buzz droids only have 1 agility now, so it's not that hard of a feat to accomplish. So we took 1 damage on CAD. And, ooh, that is hot. Hit crit crit. Going into CAD. Oh, don't take the whole damage deck. Panicked. Oh no. Oh no. CAD Bane. You are triple stressed, sir. That is unfortunate. So CAD took 2 shields. And how many crits? 1. Don't need to put that because... Ooh, Proton Cannon is lined up. Can we take a Vulture off the board? I think we might be able to. That looks like a dead Vulture. The Iron Ass is gone. Your ass is grass. All right. All right. Drop in that crate. I know, right? Just this training exercise is just brutal. All right, we get the Cad Bane ability, getting him a target lock onto the other Cad Bane. Do we forget any shots? No, are we still working on? We're still working on shots. Hey, Bitty Bumbo. Yeah, it is a lot of ships. I had to shrink the text for it all to fit. All right, good night, Charlie. Have a good sleep. All right. Oh, thanks, Shadar. I did pick the wrong iron assembler. This is what happens when it's 11 o'clock at night. Okay, what did I miss here? Just picking where to shoot. Oh, going into pink. Okay. On crit. not the dice Tanner or Austin wants to see right now. I had them mixed up for a minute in my mind. Oh no. That could have been a dead vulture right there if the attack roll was... that's dice. That's a Kiorada. Is that an ability to get... What is the strain from? Oh, treacherous. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Not a common upgrade. Oh, tyranny of 4 agility. All right, let's see what this guy here can do. All right, we got a energy cell charge going into... It looks like Cadbane. I'm not missing any damage over here. The list gets so wide. I can't look at everything. But we did take one. Oh, it's the HMP. We took one shield on the HMP DGS 286. $286. Really making my brain work overtime. Then we got one on the blue Colorado. Two hits. Horchal is fine. No crits going through. Crate's safe. No damage. Now... Does that mean round 2 is almost over? Now I remember this when droid swarms were so popular. Rounds, there weren't very many of them. I remember I was in a top 16 match for one of the GSP Galaxies events, and I was flying my 5 HMPs versus another Separatist list that had more ships. And it was an HMP with Kraken, and then a bunch of Vultures and stuff. And I only got like 4 rounds in, and they managed to have one of my HMPs and win. It was silliness. If anybody knows the standings for Degenerates in Order 66, that would be interesting to know. This is an important game in the series. Alright, we lost Horchal Prototype Brown. Rest in Space Debris. One more energy cell charge coming in to the HMP, it looks like. Or to... Well, I guess there's... I'm not sure what happened there, but there was no damage. Hope everybody's having a good night. If anybody is drinking poison, you could let me know what you're drinking. So many ships to plan for. So many munitions with crit modification. Don't pick up the crate, it's a trap. Nobody went for the Discord missile or the buzz droid, so someone's hitting that buzz droid this turn. Doing a blue hard or a blue straight and barrel rolling, getting it off. You can link into a calculate, it's not a big deal. Oh, is there any Discord missiles? There, there is on Tanner's side. Just don't want them to suck to get them confused for one another. Okay. Lots of thinking with so many dials. My goodness. Unfortunately, Austin has 2 less dials to worry about. There's a couple boxes that could have been picked up that just weren't. Or at least the one box, I think. Can see Austin Sturge banking in. Tanner Sturge just going straight. I don't know. I don't even. Austin only has 1 vulture left, and 2 HMPs, and then a couple row class. They're gonna have to do some heavy lifting here. All right, Tanner is first player this round. So we'll see all of his vultures, except for DFS 081 move. All right, we're going for some salvage points. Nobody's shooting you. Good for you. Hopping right over. Yeah, like without the independent calculations, you have the freedom to bank, which is nice. Back in 2.0, just a row of 5 or 6 vultures with just their 2 dice gun, let alone the energy cell charges, was still pretty scary. Especially when you pair it with a tractor beam wielding uh, Count Dooku or something. It was quite the list. The trick is, can you kill them with 1,000 paper cuts before your 2 agility, 3 hull ship goes down? KTB4, I think, was in that list. A really fun droid, lets you spin a calculate to just add an evade result. Not just to what you rolled, but like in total. So if you rolled 2 defense dice, and you get 2 evades, you can just spin a calculate to get another one. Like, it was pretty awesome. Now's when I lose even more track of what's going on. Pretty soon everybody's going to be bumped in the middle. It's going to be a droid orgy. And I'm going to have no clue what the hell's going on. Okay. Well, you can't barrel roll off that. But also can't overlap either direction, so it just does a damage. 1 damage to DFS21. Oh, I guess. I guess take the damage is okay. A lot easier to one-shot now. A little bit protected by the debris. But you got a lot of, at least those 2 HMP shots going to you. You're not lasting this turn. Oh, Cad. What are you doing? Oh, you're cloaking. You sneaky bitch. Save it. Wait. Wasn't he like triple stressed? Oh, contraband. It's hard for me to see the upgrades on my little, thanks, Shadar. Appreciate that. Oh, Dirge is up. Dirge's butthole. Let's get a look at this. Look, the rogue classes are having a party. All 4 of them have different paint jobs. Kind of want to bring out the disco ball. I don't want to interrupt the game. Dirge. Meet Cad. Cad. Meet Dirge. Dirge. Meet Cad. Dirge meet Dirge. Cad meet Cad. Probe droids. Okay. There's the buzz droids. Oh, no way. Took him on the HMPs. Did. Very neat. Oh, it did not reach the enemy CAD. So that buzz droid is just going to sit there. This Colorado holdout is going to have to deal with this one. Man. Yeah, these Vulture Storm lists, it's a good thing that they're both flying one. Because if you're flying like a 3-ship list versus this, then you're going to feel bad about how much time it takes. But at least they're kind of even with how much toys each of them brought. And Tanner's pretty familiar with Separatists, so I'm sure he's going as fast as he can. Alright, we got a proton cannon lined up. Who is it going into? Rolling 2 dice. So it could be any of these ships except for the Vulture on the end. Oh no. That's how proton cannons go. Oh, we have elusive on CAD. Okay, so CAD doesn't take anything? The CAD already took a shield before, didn't he? Or maybe... No, I guess he didn't. I'm just imagining things. I did not have it on the overlay yet, so I think I'm just imagining it. Alright, let's try and pump some damage into this green HMP over here. GGSO 47. Scary Spice. I had my 5 HMP list back in the day was all themed around the Spice Girls, and 047 was Scary Spice. Good old Mel B. Got that natty. Takes 2 shields on 447. Yeah, it was a fun time with those ships. You got because they were all generics, I wanted to name them something. And Nick from the Firecast, he made me a bunch of custom cards for it, uh, for playing online with it. Okay, no damage there. Range 1 into 47. Scary Spice, no! Gonna be taking at least one here. Takes the last shield. Can't hope for much better than that. Going into the HMP again. You think shooting a bunch of shots into a 1 agility ship will take it down in 1 turn, and then they just roll 1 agility every time. They roll the... Oh, there, roll 2. Oh. So blue... 1, we're down to 1 card on 2. The green one... just reaches. It's the most agility you're ever going to roll. Hit crit. Come on. Ah. What do we get? Direct. We're down to 2 hull on poor Scary Spice. Not looking great over on the left side here. Somebody take 1 damage somewhere. Excuse me. Oh. Who's this? One evade. Not sure what they're discussing. Took 1 onto blue. Austin wants to see some ships gone, and this is not what's happening right now. Separatists can be a pretty messy faction to fly. You just got to have that robot brain to deal with it. I loved flying the Vulture Swarm so much, but at the end of 2.0, my favorite list ended up being Django with Grievous and Pre Vizsla in the Gauntlet. It's that was my favorite. Sorry, that was 2.5, but that was the last points iteration before the current one. When Pre was still 7 points and could take and all the commandos, my precious commandos, were affordable. Okay. Planning phase is almost done, it looks like. Come on, Tanner, you only have 8 ships. Pick it up. You only have the maximum amount of ships to fly. If there was no limit on ships, would some madman just take 6 vultures? To score missiles and energy cell charges everywhere. We just see swarms of 10 TIE fighters, or that'd be too much. Too much. Austin was first player. Been pretty even on that. On the side of initiative. A little hoppity hop. Picking up another crate. Ooh, Tanner running away with the crates. Getting away with murder and running away. Yeah, just calculate. There's nothing else you can do besides the lock action. I'll remember that this game. I will not let anyone barrel roll when they have a crate. I definitely did not let that happen last game. That definitely didn't happen at all. It happened. I understand why people didn't like flying against vultures in second edition, but them, look at them. They're so cute. Look how cute he is. You just want to pet him. Look at these guys. All they want to do is pew pew at you. Is that so bad? Let's see if the rogue class continue their party. Maybe they're going to court for a rogue class action lawsuit. Haha. Got it. Got him. Okay. Still cloaked. Just trying to get out of there. Knows he's not getting a shot anyway. Can't turn around with that stress and the contraband spent. Now, whose buzz droid was that? Oh. I just realized both cabins are yellow, and that's bad. Well, this is the one that didn't take a bunch of damage, and or this is not the one that. So this is Austin's. Okay, I can figure things out. They'll be very lucky if they get around 5 in here. Or Austin's going to be lucky if they get around 5 because he needs to. Austin's getting at least 3 crates here, and there's nothing threatening those droids. Only way Austin can get any points is with murder at the moment. Very low scoring game. Not sure if Austin squeaks this out, it'll be pretty crazy. Oh, my neck is sore. Is this what happens to late night streamers? Their necks get sore. All right, first shot. We got Mr. Dirge. Only one crit. Well, that's unfortunate. Double evades. You're not killing this droid. Sorry, pal. Not what Austin needed there. Going into CAD. He does only have 4 hull left. You're hoping for this. Ooh, could get something here. Oh, man. Still nothing. Looking pretty dire right now. Sorry, I was zoomed out there a little bit. I fixed it. Lots of noodle slapping. Pool noodle slapping happening. Alright, HMP, can you do anything? That's something. That is very much something. It's one. Oh, that's the only damage. Come on. Direct hit? Direct hit? Weapons failure. Oh, that's not. You don't want to be spending more than one shot killing a vulture at this point in the game. But that's one hull away from some points there. You kill me, I give you 2 points. Sir, may I have some more? 2 points. That's all you get. You get nothing because X-Wing dice. No shots there. Natty hits. Oh no, that's exactly they needed there. Unfortunately, Scary Spice is off the board. I don't believe there's a way for Austin to catch up here. Oh man. TFS 081. Come on, Austin. I want to see you get some more points to your team. Even though you kicked our butt last week. Silly Order 66. Can't get the full strings on Austin's side here. Oh, we get a blank out. Who's that? I'm missing some damage. Blue. So pink took 2. Alright, who took damage here? Alright, things are looking pretty dire. Just making sure I'm caught up on everybody. They just take up so much room. Horchel prototype. Didn't even see you up there, you sneaky bugger. -2 health for you. What was pink shooting? Here, I'll go ask them real quick. Um, hey guys.
Did we screw something up?
I'm just wondering, when pink shot, did you include the weapons failure? I can't remember.
I didn't. I did not.
Oh, then I should have a box back on Dirge.
Yep. Yep. Nope. I did not. That's a good call. I should put a crit marker out for that.
Thank you.
Yep, no worries. I just I had a call out in the chat and I was doing some other things and didn't notice. Alright, I will go to gaming room 3. Alright, that changes things a little bit. Thanks for the call out. That's a good call out. That helps Austin a little bit with points. Also, you know, cheating, not great. Although, can't say I don't do that. Cheating on accident. Especially late in the day, lots of ship on the board, lots of things on your mind. Thanks, buddy. I try my best. I just know Greg works really hard to put these leagues together. I want to make sure as many of them are available to watch as possible, because if you can't watch your teams and cheer them on, then what's the point? The draft league will always have the team at its heart. It's all about being part of a team. Being a captain for 4 seasons now, I hope everybody feels that way. That I've been on my team at least. Looks like we're barely getting in around 5 with the timer about to go off. With Austin getting first player. Let's see if Austin can make up some points to put towards the overall points for Order 66 for this series. Little bumpskis. Time is up. We're into overtime. Hopefully, next stream I do, I will have the animations for the teams ready to go. I've never set that kind of stuff up on Streamlabs, so hopefully I can figure that out, and we'll have some nice little animations next time for when we introduce the teams. I'm sure I can figure it out. I just didn't have time before the stream today. Buzzroid's still trying to beat up on other vultures, huh? Knew it. Round 5 cluster. This is the point in the game. If this is real life X-Wing, your brain melts. You don't know what to do. You're gonna knock 30 models over trying to put a template down. Look at all these coward vultures in the corner. Look at you. I see you. Think you're so cool? Holding onto those boxes? You think you're so cool. Just chilling in the corner. Alright. Getting some damage in here. 3 dice. DFS 81. That'll. This one. Yeah. The calculate spending was confusing, but okay, now CAD. It's doing a barrel roll action. Oh boy. What is that gonna do? Wait. Did that not kill him? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, I'm not crazy. Everything's fine here. How are you? Okay. Yeah, we got one. The other DFSO 81 is still standing. Don't forget to get your precious 2 points. Oh, dear Lord, that's a perfect proton cannon. Into natties, though. Ah, direct into... That's it. Okay. Could have been a dead CAD. I know, right, Scott? I thought they only rolled 2 paint or less. I didn't think that was possible. So took 2 damage on CAD. Holdout 2 is gone. That happened. Boom. Making up some points. Austin, count your points. Yes, Scott. 1 hit, 1 focus. That's all that's allowed. Even with a lock, that's all that's allowed. Oop, natties. Or not dying. Jeez, Tanner. So angry. Throwing dice everywhere. Throwing tokens. Somebody call a judge. This guy's being very toxic over here. Alright, one crit. Oh, hit crit. Two hull down on CAD. This could be bad. Okay, we survive. We spend it, right? We don't want to crit. We spend it, please. There we go. Tanner's trying to put a nail in the coffin. Rude guy. Oh, Tanner, just in case you didn't know, you're the villain of this episode. I have deemed it so. Oh no. That DFS is down due to Discord failure. Destroyed sensors were off and just blew him up anyway. Is that all the shots? Yeah, I think they're just talking about the game now. Well, if I'm gonna go talk to them in a second, but if you guys enjoyed this content, you can support me by donating to I'm coming for the king at gmail.com or best X-Wing cast on Patreon. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll go in and chat with them. Oh, thank you for watching. I'm just going to see if they want to do a last minute, any last minute comments before I sign off.
1.8. That's ridiculously silly.
That luck score doesn't make sense at all.
Nope, it does not. Hey, Lou.
Hey guys. All right. Great game. Thanks so much for playing. I know it was a
Yeah,
little bit.
sorry it was
It was a,
so slow.
oh no, that's just the way Vault. That's just the way Swarms versus Swarms work, buddy. That's the way it's been since Vultures came out. That's nobody's fault. Uh, even like Top Cut games that I was in or I would watch in 2.0, if there was like 7 or 8 vultures on the board, you would only get 4 or 5 rounds in because there's just so much going on, especially in real life X-Wing. So you got nothing to be sorry about there, except for
Yeah,
Tanner
so
because he's
Yeah,
he's the villain of
well,
this episode.
how am I the villain? I ran a ship nobody runs. I was unique. I ran a crazy, unique ship that only triggered once the whole game.
uh,
So, yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
I'll be the villain. I'll be the villain for
the
it.
Kilrado alley holdout thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't see anybody else
that
running
that
it.
one. I was I had to reread it. I was like, how does he not have to take independent calculations? And then I was like, oh, that's the ability.
They can't. Yep. It's the other thing is like you can't even put struts on them either. And I want to say somebody this week, a buddy of mine played a Separatist list. They brought Kilrados and forgot they don't have struts and crashed them into rocks on turn 2.
Oh no.
Oh.
So
So I was worried about that. That's why I put all three of them away, and that's why I lined up the rocks where I did. So like you left me space, I could go on one of these sides, but because of where this one was, I couldn't line up here without running into it because you built part of the house. If you had
yep.
put the other one like right here, I would have had to separate those droids or hit one of the rocks. So um so here so Austin, here's the other list I was thinking about running against you. It was the same dirge, right? Whatever. I got the same dirge. I got the same A81, the same kaleidoscopes, and then I was
Oh,
gonna
then
run
the
these two
flux.
Aflacs just because I could. Like I was like, if I know you were gonna run HMPs, I probably would have actually ran this list because I get the discords, I get an FCS, and I get the intercept booster, so I can literally just five straight, and like attack one of those. You
Yeah,
know, turn
get
two.
behind everything.
You know, and then I could flip your dial. And Lou told me last week if I got to flip Brendo's dial, I automatically win the game. So that's what he told me last week.
What did it
uh,
say? I can't remember.
You you told me if I flip Brendo's dial, I win the game automatically. Period. With one of these Aflacs.
Oh,
So
yeah.
those are the illegal ones. So I never got a target lock ever with any of them. They played so much, and I did not get a target lock.
Too bad, they're
But I
restricted.
almost actually almost I know. They're so much fun though. They are
I
so much
know.
fun.
3-point I5, nothing wrong with that. Even if there is no
Yep,
ability.
yep. I'll tell you what. Give me this. Keep. You could keep the stupid dial thing. Give me the other SOC ones at 3 points,
oh my
and
god.
we could fix CIS. I was playing with them at 3 points before we got points last year because there was a rumor they were going to come in at 3 points.
Yeah, I heard that rumor too, but then it ended up being the other one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
And if
there's
they
a
had
couple
done
of
that,
ships
that
that
would have
need
been awesome.
rework in CIS for sure. Um,
Yeah.
Also, there's no reason this card needs to be 2 points. That's bullshit. You
I
can't tell
agree.
me that's a 2 point card right there.
I agree. And let's take the stress off it. Then you want to bill me 2 points, then I no longer get stressed. Call it a day.
Honestly, that and the other one that really they need to. There are a couple of cards they need to create for CIS, and the one that I've been saying this entire year so far, just because Ion has come back in, there needs to be a mod like this one that's called like EMP hard case or something. Make it 2 points, that's fine, and then give it a couple of charges or something, but I can just ignore up to X number of Ion tokens, and then I can not have to worry about Ion. Because droids get fucked over with Ion.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I mean, in my opinion, the pilot should have like a backup computer that's like you can ion anyway,
Yeah,
or
that and
calculate anyway, because just because you're a calculating ship, imagine taking like a 7-point robot and being like, oh no, you just can't take an action now. It's like
yeah.
screw off, AMG. Like, come on.
The other one that desperately needs a rework, especially since every faction has better token share than the droids, is network count should not be 0 to 1. It should be like 0 to 3, or it should be treated like Pelp.
Mm, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that one's harder for me to swallow too. I don't know. I don't know. I
Only
do
because it's not
understand
a
because it would
single
be
card like Pelp. It could be a bunch of ships, you know?
It can, but how many vultures have you seen this season? How many calculates have you seen this season from the droids? That's the argument I'm making. Whether or not you treat it like Palp, don't care. But limiting it to 0 to 1 when Born for This clones, when Rebels, when
Okay,
like
Born for this
Resistance,
is just
Empire, pick
bullshit.
your faction.
Born for this is
Born for This is
bullshit.
bullshit. But
Okay.
since every other faction now has a token share, this needs to be reworked, in my opinion. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
just
half.
Separatists in a whole just needs to get looked at. Scum, they're
It,
both in the same boat. Like,
they are. especially
At
with
least you get a
Endor.
barrel roll calculate. I just want more like linked action scum ships so that you can actually reposition and still have an action. Um,
Yeah,
like
the
the
barrel roll
Fang and the
calculates.
Rogue are kind of the only things that do that.
Hmm. I do love the Rogue. I think it's a good little chassis that Separatists desperately needed.
Hmm.
So,
All right. Do you guys have any final remarks? I'm gonna end the stream shortly.
Oh, no, thanks for having us. This is week 2. I guess I should just always plan Wednesday or Thursday for you, Lou. I think
this
that's just
is
the answer, right?
week 3. Week 3.
Yeah, it is week 3.
Is it?
I don't know, man. I'm just
I don't know
ready
what
for
it is.
Worlds.
Yeah, yeah. You guys have fun next week. Anyway, thanks anybody listening on stream. We will catch you next time. Talk to you later.